Hey weirdo, welcome back to the Weird Canadian. And yes, today I'm standing. Today's video is going to be on the off-road, the harsh truths about the off-road vehicle industry. I don't know if you've noticed, but in the last video, I only gave 2 of my 3 points, mainly because I thought this was actually something we needed to talk about. Off-road vehicles are a harsh reality that we are not getting into, and I would just like our audience to know what really comes out of this electric vehicle mandate, because it's not just on-road vehicles, it's off-road as well. So, did you know that Canada plans to widely adopt electric off-road vehicles by 2030? But there's a harsh truth that they're not telling you. It could mean billions in wasted dollars. In this video, I'm exposing the critical gaps of Canada's electric vehicle off-road strategy, why it's unrealistic, and what it means for our future. Stay until the end because the details will shock you. Canada has an ambitious goal of electrification, promising to drastically reduce emissions by transitioning to electric vehicles, including off-road vehicles like ATVs, snowmobiles, construction, and agricultural machinery. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. According to a comprehensive industry study, we're nowhere near ready. So first, let's talk numbers. Globally, the electric off-road vehicle market is booming, projected to reach $17.4 billion USD by 2030. Canada's market is also rapidly growing too, at a rate of 14.3% annually. But the truth is, our infrastructure, our economic viability, our technological readiness, and our cultural acceptance isn't keeping pace. Here are our biggest barriers. Infrastructure. With Canada's vast and challenging geography, over 150,000 remote charging stations are needed. At $200,000 a pop, that's nearly $30 billion. An investment we definitely cannot afford. Let's go into cultural resistance. Only 11% of rural Canadians, the primary market, even considers electric vehicles. Charging is deeply rooted in perception that it needs generational shifts. Economic viability. Current break-even points for electric off-road vehicles are around 8 to 12 years, meaning we don't see economic parity with traditional vehicles until well past 2035. And our technological limitation. Our current battery tech severely underperforms in cold climates. Guess what? We live in Canada. They lose up to 40% efficiency. Significant advances like solid-state batteries will become widely available until 2030 or later. So just to sum up, these are the biggest barriers that we have to face when it comes to this mandate that we have to deal with. So let's unpack these barriers further. Rural communities rely heavily on off-road vehicles for their practical tasks like agricultural and forestry. These communities value reliability, cost-effectiveness, and self-reliance, areas where electrical vehicles are currently falling short. And economically, most Canadians simply aren't ready to be able to bear the upfront costs of electrification without significant incentives. Additionally, there are deeper social implications. How will electrification affect local businesses, jobs, and traditional industries that rely on conventional vehicles? It's not all doom and gloom. Here is a practical path forward. We have targeted investments in hybrid solar and battery storage systems proven in remote areas. We increase our economic incentives designed specifically for rural off-road vehicle users to encourage gradual adoption. Increase the funding for Canadian research into solid-state batteries, cold weather technologies, and robust charging solutions. Pivot pilot programs focus on municipal fleets, forestry, and mining operations to prove feasibility and reliability. And enhance cybersecurity measures to protect connected electric vehicles and critical infrastructure, addressing concerns that are often overlooked. As we go into the electrification, we do have to worry about the internet. IoT is everywhere. Once vehicles become fully electric, you have to assume that they're going to get integrated into some sort of internet technology. And these things are very brand new and nobody knows what they look like. So we really need to focus on feasibility and reliability and if they work. So what's your take? Should Canada invest strategically or continue to chase ambitious but potentially unrealistic timelines? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely want to hear from you. This really does affect me. I live in a rural area. My ATV is sitting right in my front yard, and it did not cost me 20 grand. It cost me 2. It's about as old as me. You have to have that reliability out here. I'm sorry, an electric vehicle is not going to last the 30 years that girl reliable is out front. Just a thought. Realistically, Canada's wide adoption of electrical off-road vehicles will happen closer to 2040. By then, technological advances, economic viability, infrastructure maturity, and generational cultural shifts will align to support real progress. In the meantime, focusing on specific industries and municipalities will showcase what's achievable, setting the stage for broader adoption. The potential benefits, environmental, economic, and social, are significant if we approach electrification thoroughly, thoughtfully, and realistically. So if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Sharing this video helps us inform more Canadians about the real future challenges and solutions. Let's start building a smarter, sustainable Canada together.